In 539 BC, Babylon was invaded by the Persians. To be more precise, by Cyrus the Great. He conquered Babylon, and then that became the Persians' land. The Persian Medes, right? Just following prophecies, which you see in Daniel, right? But this is history. You know, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Everything is lining up. And now this great Babylon, right? This mystery Babylon is going to fall, you know, but it's going to be worser than ancient Babylon falling. I was thinking of Isaiah the 13th chapter. Lord, and this is edifying the few verses that I do bring out. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ. The Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit in the Paleo Hebrew. And double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Lord willing that they can continue to endure and be sincere. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same spirit, that they endure and be sincere. Shalom to the Akwatiyam that are believers of his faith and his truth, Lord willing that you continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. So yeah, I'm going to go into Isaiah chapter 13, starting at 19. First, I'm looking for this side verse I want. Okay, here we go. Isaiah 13 and 19, it says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire and brimstone. Ancient Babylon was not destroyed by fire and brimstone. They were conquered by a nation. In this side, they're going to be conquered but destroyed by, the nukes that the Lord have created through his other creation, which is Esau. The scriptures prove of it. Isaiah 54:16. It says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and sad trees shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons, which going into like serpents, snakes, lizards, Komodo dragons, so on and so on, in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Right? We need to pray that we're not a part of this destruction. You don't want the plagues that's going to fall on Babylon to fall on you, because the arrows is not going to miss. Right? Let me get something. Second Ezra's. I think I want to start. Is it 16? This is Second Ezra's chapter 16, verse 6. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Who's going to stop these missiles, man? Who's going to stop the Lord in his wrath, right? Let me just get this just to prove that it's really the Lord that's having these missiles made. This is Isaiah 54, verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy, right? When we look at the first nuke or the first bomb being created, it started with America dropping these things, dropping them on a mass of people during a time of war, right? Let's get that in Revelations, right? Because those is woes. So if one woe happened, two woe happened, a third woe is going to happen. This is Revelations chapter 9, verse 12. It says, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. That's talking about World War One and War Two. How are we gonna say, how is this possible? Hey, how you get your information? By Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And giving this information to John the Revelator. Right? Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right? That third woe is destruction, is doom. It's gonna come quickly. Right? And that brings me to this precept. It might seem like it's not quick. It seems like it is taking a minute. But to you, but literally prophecies, the Lord is never early and never late. He's always on time. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1 in the G&T. It says, I will climb my watchtower and wait to see what the Lord Yahweh will tell me to say and what answer he will give to my complaint. The Lord Yahweh gave me this answer. Write down clearly on tablets what I revealed to you, so that it can be read at a glance. Put it in writing, because it is not yet time for it to come. There you go. These arrows, these missiles, they're not yet to come yet. It's not, when you go to Revelation 7, these angels holding back the four winds. That wind was just like the wind in Sodom and Gomorrah. Only thing though, the heavenly angels created the elements to bring forth that fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. Now the Lord is using Esau to create these elements, right? With the technology we have in today's time, right? But it's not time for it to come true yet. It says, but the time is coming quickly, and what I show you will come true. It may seem slow in coming, but wait for it. It will certainly take place. It will not be delayed, right? All these things is going to take place. We just have to be patiently waiting, right? Here's the patience of the saints. You should be patient waiting for your crown. But while you're waiting for your crown, you're making your call and election sure each and every day. The lesson I did, that lesson and that lesson. The flesh is weak. The flesh is in a battle to have you fall out of the way, right? Let alone the left-hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is here to do their work too, you know. And the more you gravitate in his truth, the more you grow in his truth, the more you're a target for the left-hand side to play with you, man. This is why you put the armor of the Lord on, so that you can be able to duck and weave the fiery darts of the adversary, you know. Now, verse 4 says, and this is the message. Those who are evil will not survive, but those who are righteous will live, because they are faithful to God, right? And you have to know everything we read out these scriptures is a correct message, right? But the Lord put men in here that's going to push and teach 100% truth, so that the sheep, the ones that are diligent, can be prepared, man, right? Wouldn't you want the truth at all costs, throughout your life, so that you don't be one of those ones that have excuses? I never knew. You want to be prepared, man. This is like, we should be on the edge of our seats, you know. If you live in America, even outside of America, I know you guys see this place is crumbling if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you know. Wait, what did he say? It wasn't it? Didn't he say it in Revelations? I know he said it in the Gospels. Let me get this real quick, family. Please bear with me. This is Matthew chapter 11 in verse 15, it says, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. Right? We should be hearing this word, man. Right? Let's go to a classic. Let's go to the classic of classics, man. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. Right? Right? He that have an ear, let him hear. Right? It says, Revelation 1 and 3 says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Right? Especially for you ones that's reading, and the ones that's hearing these prophecies. Right? And you doing them is you applying the scriptures within your life so you could be prepared. Don't the Lord tell us to watch and be sober? Right? You watching, right? You being sober. It's being sober from all the things of this life. You're being sober from all the things of this world so you could be prepared for what's to come. You know, the only way you're going to get saved from this thing is by Yahweh Shem Shai. He's the great deliverance. Right? Let me get this word. We bring it out all the time. As soon as I say it, y'all gonna know what word I'm talking about. This is Genesis 49:18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Right? O Yahweh. Right? Want to get this word for Salaki. I want to get this word for salvation.
Strong's H3444. Yeshua. Yeshua.
So, salvation is deliverance, right? Or saving. I want to get something real quick. Was that it? Maybe that wasn't it, but yeah. Salvation is deliverance. And who's going to deliver us? Right? Who's going to deliver us? Is it Acts I want? Let me see. Is it Acts? Lucky family. I got too many precepts in my head. We got this one. This is Luke chapter 1 verse, I'll start at 68. It says, blessed be the Lord Yahweh Shai, God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. He hath raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. That horn is Yahweh Shai, right? He's that superpower, right? He's that power that's going to give us deliverance from our enemies. Down to what? Down to verse 74, it says that he would grant unto us that we be delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear, right? When we went into salvation, salvation is deliverance. You know, Yahweh Shai name, what is his name, man? Yahweh Shai, it means he saves or he redeems, right? Yahweh Shai is going to redeem us from these nations, man. You got to hope and believe it, but Babylon has to fall. It's a virgin, man. It's this place is a virgin. Let's go to the classic of classics. What is it? Psalms 37. This is Psalms 37 in verse 8. I'll start at 7. It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Right? Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Right? And we had that happen to us. The Lord is not forgetting. And it's a book that you can go on the Kindle or Amazon. It's called Two Babylons. Rome was considered the second Babylon. And isn't that amazing to hear? Because then you double back and you hear that America is Rome 2.0, right? Let me look. Let me look at my other device to make sure is the next picture. So when you look at this, you see Elon Musk. What does he say? This is on his Twitter or X website or app. Elon Musk, he said, America is new Rome. Culture Critic says America was founded to be the true successor of ancient Rome, but most don't know how deep the parallels run from its grid plans to its constitution, right? You got the Senate, you got their rules, you got their sports, their entertainment, right? Like how we got social media, they had the same thing going on, but in a different realm, right? A different type of level. But this is just a reflection of ancient Rome, right? This is a reflection of Babylon, right? Especially when it comes to the paganism. That's right out of Esau's mouth, man. America is new Rome, right? When you go into new, right? This is a refreshed Rome, right? This is the revival. This is the rebirth of Rome, right? So, daughter of Babylon, if Rome was touched before, right? But in their own land, they was touched. You got Spartacus, one of my shows. I keep bringing that up. They was touched, right? You even had people in their own empire, right? Like Nero, that tried to do certain things just to win a position, kill mad people, and then blame the Israelites, right? When it came to the temple, right? But when it just said in Psalms 37, verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art thou to be destroyed? When we go to, what is it, Isaiah 47 and 1. It's Isaiah chapter 47 in verse 1. It says, O come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Salaki family, right? That is America, man. America hasn't been touched. That's what a virgin is. Somebody that wasn't touched, right? Let me go to the word. Let's go to this word. Let's look up this word real quick. And of course, I know y'all know what it is, but just for edification's sake.
Strong's H 1330. Bethulah. Bethulah.
Right. So a virgin is somebody not touched, right? When you go, I'm going in a lexicon, it says virgin, pure, unspotted, so-called being separated, or someone that's secluded from intercourse with a man, right? Let me see. A chaste woman. No man had known her, right? That's what a virgin is, right? And when you look at it in the aspect of 47, this goes into that war. We read it in Revelations, 11:14. Revelations chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, World War II. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That third woe is going to be in the land of America. We read that in Isaiah, the 13th chapter, where Babylon is going to be desolate. When ancient Babylon wasn't desolate. It wasn't. It's people keeping shop right now in Babylon, right? So you got to understand how things work, man. The prophecies have to be fulfilled. They have to come to pass. Because if then they don't, then the Lord was lying. You know? And these words is faithful and true. Let's get that. 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. I'll read verse 1 and 2, but 2 is the point. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and cause them to be written on paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? These words is faithful and true. They're faithful and true, man. This is why us as children of Yahweh Shem Shai, we should be dedicated to his word, to his truth, because they're faithful and true. They're going to come to pass. We read it in Habakkuk. It's not their time to come to pass, but it will. It will come to pass. It's just not its time. And we have to be occupied. We have to endure. So when the Lord come back, he can see that we endured. We know that he's all stern, so we shouldn't make no excuses. If you know the Lord is terrible, you should not have no room for excuses when he come back. Jacob trouble. I didn't know. But you probably did know. You probably just ignored the men of the Lord when they was teaching. Paid them no mind. This is why Micah 2:10, this is not our rest. The Lord gave us a possession. That's our land. So why would we be comfortable every day in a land that's not ours? You know, the Lord made a land for us that's ours, our place to call home. He made it something that's considered our possession. You know, let me get that word for possession. Possession means ownership, control, right? That's what it is. We have ownership. We have control of the land that the Lord have given us, which we see through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He have given us a land that he hallowed, right? Let me get that. I believe that is 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. 2nd Ezra, no, the 5th chapter, right? Yeah, 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. And I'll start at verse 24. It says, And of all lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one carving, or Salaki. That's going to another translation. We wanna have this clear. Salaki family. I don't know why it's written like that. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 24. It says, And of all lands of the whole world, thou hast chosen thee one pit. Right? Lands can mean pit. And of all the flowers, which that pit is Zion, right? Israel, our homeland. And of all the flowers thereof, one lily. And of all the depths of the sea, thou hast filled thee one river, which is the Jordan. And of all cities built, thou hast hallowed Zion unto thyself, right? Which he hallowed, he made it a holy land. He says, And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove, and of all the cattle that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. And among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. Now, if all nations are the same and they matter, when you go to 2nd Ezra 6, he says we all come from Adam, even the chosen. So all nations come from Adam, but even the chosen. And if all nations is an S, that means that each nation is different from the other nation. So we're not the same. Just because you got blood, I got blood, you got 2 feet, I got 2 feet, you got 2 eyes, I got 2 eyes, so on and so on, does not make us one nation. Because if it was one nation, it wouldn't say nations, right? You just go to Genesis, the 10th chapter, right? But for the children of Israel, we had to go through this. So I'm going to read this other one, then I'm going to close. Um, let's just go to this one. I believe in limitations. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Yeah, that's what I'm going to close out with, limitations. This is Limitations chapter 4, verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. Right? That new Uz or capital is America. Right? It says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And each day they're being revealed. Because when the Lord started to bring us back in the truth after that falling away of 350 years, the son of perdition is being revealed. Each lesson, the more we grow, the more brothers teaching every day, being sincere in this thing, the more the son of perdition is being revealed. Right? Because everything must be fulfilled in the scriptures. And again, man's going is of the Lord. How can we tell? Unless we know that Yahweh Shema Shai is moving us. Right? Because we know that this is his truth that he have given to us when he didn't have to. This is a gift. So anybody that's enjoying this place and wanted to stay up for another 5 days, another year, another 20 years, right? Oh, I don't want this kingdom to never fall. Oh, America ain't gonna never fall. It's the greatest. You really don't know what's going on. So Lord willing, again, this was edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Crocodiles, double honors to the elder apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Mighty Shalom to the whole full elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching this word and believing this word in the same Spirit, that they endure and be sincere. Shalom to the Akwatiyam that are believers in his faith and his truth. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. And with that, Shalom. Shalom.